Israel, it's me, Red Planet, coming to you with another video. This is Fair Use 7. Giving my computer's not working right, so I have to use my other phone. Let's get into the video, Israel.
This is Dabu 7. We have the hacker group Predatory Sparrow claiming responsibility for a major cyber attack that has hit Iran's Bank SEPA. And this Bank SEPA is one of the country's oldest and most prominent financial institutions in the country. They have long-standing ties to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard and the Iranian army. This is the bank that's been used to...
So it just hit Israel. But we all know that the collapse of the dollar is getting ready to take place. And the dollar would be no more. Don't know if they're going to bring cryptocurrency or Bitcoin or something else that they have, their hidden agenda. But one thing we do know, Israel, those who watch TikTok know, excuse me, that the collapse of the dollar is getting ready to happen, which means the dollar will be no more. We don't care because we want it to collapse anyway. We want it to collapse. We want your system to fall. So this is something that we are happy to see. We don't care.
Feed all the financing into their military, anything. Making of missiles, transporting anything, it's all tied to this bank. They say that the group, which has been linked to Israel, announced on social media that it had destroyed all data at the bank. And this coincides with widespread disruptions.
So we know it's only a matter of time. If it hit Israel, it's going to come hit us. I mean, this is going to be worldwide, not just in the U.S., but in all cities, in all states, in all countries. The collapse of the dollar, where you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade. No more food, because that's going to go quick. No more gas. No more mail. No more money. No more plumbing systems. No more water. No more food. No more nothing. This is what they expected. This is what they want. This is what they want to take place, Israel. Because they think that we're going to lose our minds and hurt one another. Or do a riot. Or tear up everything. I'm not saying that some won't do it. But those who don't care, not going to do it. They're going to be home with their families, trying to protect what they have and trying to protect their families. There's only those that's not in the know that's going to go out and do that. So they can bring in martial law. Because we know, Israel, that's something that they want to do. Bring in martial law. That is what Trump want to do. Officially sign executive order to bring in martial law. So they can continue to feel that they're in control. Have control over the world. While they're in their bunkers, chilling. Thinking we're going to destroy each other. So whatever is remaining left, they can control. Right? Because didn't Bill Gates say that it's too many of the population? He want to decrease the population. Yeah. So this is all ties in together.
In banking services all across Iran right now. People cannot get into their bank accounts. You might as well say ATMs are shut down. Money's wiped out. Nobody can access anything in that regard going through this bank. Other banks will be operational. But this system targeted by Israel, not really a surprise, but...
And any little thing that happens as far as the Iran and Israel, beefing with each other, throwing missiles with each other, now they want the U.S. to step in so it can be a full-fledged war, like World War III. We know it's getting ready to take place, soon. They always tend to affect the stock market. It tends to affect the stock market, where it takes the stock market down real low or takes it up. Regardless, Israel. It affects the stock market. And that's all we need for it to be a collapse of the dollar.
They say, again, that they targeted this bank specifically because of its military ties and its sanctions evasions. So, on the heels of this, we also have hackers stealing and destroying millions from Iran's largest crypto exchange. So at the same time, Novatex.
All the hackers have to do, Israel, is cut off our grid. Is hit the grid to knock power out worldwide. Isn't that what Canada wanted to do? Canada wanted to knock the power out because Trump couldn't make a deal with them. So they were threatening. They were threatening to knock out our power. It didn't happen, but it was a threat. So all these hackers that's hacking these systems all they got to do is knock out our grid. If they knock our grid out, then they knock it out worldwide. That brings down the market, which means the market is going to crash, which means no more running water, no more refrigerated food, because everything is computerized, right? So they can bring in martial law.
Saying that they have been hacked and the funds have been drained from its hot wallet. You're talking $90 million stolen right there in that move. It goes on down here to mention that Predatory Sparrow, again, being involved, taking the credit for all these cyber attacks. So this one group hitting the biggest banks, wiping them out, and also going into the largest crypto exchange, hacking it, and stealing all the money. That is the latest here. I'm going to leave a link, but this just goes to show that this can happen in America at any time. I expect that this is what's going to happen in America. It's going to be part of...
This is going to happen in America. It's already the value of a dollar is worth nothing anyway. It's worth nothing. This is why they're trying to bring in Brinks, because the value of the dollar is it's not worth anything. It's not worth nothing. So this is going to happen. The crash of the market is already crashing. The recession is already taking place. Look at the price of food, the price on gas. Everything is skyrocketing. It is getting higher and higher to a point where, it's hard to even buy a bag of groceries. And it's only going to get worse. Extremely worse, Israel. But we don't care, because we want their system to fall anyway. No computers, no tablets, and no phones. Once the market crashed, everything is shut down. But like I said, we don't care. We want the system to fall anyway. Bring their system down.
A greater reset here in the ushering in of what they call a new way. I've warned about it forever. Join me on the live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, where I'm talking about this in greater detail. Much love, y'all.